Ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Impact. It's been a long time since I've done one, so we're going to try to get back in the hang of doing these again. Today I'm going to be playing a little bit of Lost Planet 3 from Capcom and Spark. For fans of the first two Lost Planet games, you probably know kind of what to expect, but they've shifted a little bit of the formula up. So I'll give you a little bit of run through and let you see it. I'll go ahead and just load the where I was at most recently. So the story in this one's a little bit different. You start off on the same planet as the other Lost Planet games, but you take control of a guy named Jim Peyton, and when the game starts, he's under a rock fall. He's been crushed. His daughter, or I believe it's his daughter or niece or something, is trying to get him out from under this rock fall, and he basically tells her, "Look, I know I'm going to die. But it's time that you know all the secrets that I've been keeping from you for a long time." And so this is him retelling the story. So I've already finished the first couple of missions where I'm at in the game now. As you can tell, I get cracked up looking at this character. It's like playing with Nicolas Cage. That's what I feel like. Nicolas Cage with glowing shoulder pads and a big flipping robot. But as you can see, I've got a shotgun equipped right now, and I'm getting ready to go off on the next mission. This is a good place to go ahead and jump in with you guys. So, Jim Peyton has this giant rig. At one point they call it a robot, but he doesn't quite like the idea of them calling it a robot. So, from within here, you can hit X. I'm playing this on the Xbox, by the way. The X button gives a big swing there. Left trigger to try to grab with that other shoulder. The right trigger will initiate a drill, and you can start busting through rocks and that sort of thing. You'll notice on the right side of my HUD, on the right half, there is a little bit of a blip sensor. You can see what's going on there. And then there's a number. It says 910 on my console screen right now. If you can see music player. Let's just turn the music off for now. On the right side of the screen there's 910, and that's how much of that T energy that I've got. And it's his granddaughter. I'm sorry, not his daughter. It was Peyton's granddaughter. That's right. He's like 60 years old at the end of the game. Now, if y'all are interested in this game, you should definitely head over to the website. It's capsulecomputers.com, .com.au if you're in Australia. Our senior editor, Zach Elowar, reviewed this game. He's got a good review up on there. You should run over, give that a read. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you're liking the game, or if you're looking forward to playing it down the line. And the game comes with, as the previous ones have, both the story and the multiplayer mode. Now you'll see right there immediately it said...
Looks like the blast doors got frozen over solid. You'll need to manually force open the hydraulic door pistons with your claw arm. The pistons are on either side of the wall there.
Alright, so you see he said I'm going to need to activate these guys here. But you saw it said cockpit locked. Well, you saw me jump in the rig earlier. Later on, we'll be jumping out of the rig, fight some of the indigenous life. So here I'll use the left trigger, grabs a hold, break this guy loose. There we go.
Great, now the other one. It's on the opposite wall.
One of the things that's a little different about this one, veterans of the series will recognize compared to previous entries in the Lost Planet series, is that you still have T energy.
Opening blast doors now.
But the T energy in this game is used as a form of currency, whereas in the original Lost Planet, you were going to freeze to death if you didn't get that T energy. Well, you don't have to worry about freezing to death in this one now, which is a little bit, in my opinion, that's a little different. I kind of liked the tension that provided. Okay, so here you can see I've got my pistol. It plays just like any third-person shooter would. Hit the Y button to break out my shotgun. You get access to grenades. Alright, so here I'm about to rappel down the side of this cliff face. There we go.
Hello? Is there anybody out there?
I'm here, fellas. You got pretty lucky. Landed on a solid outcropping. Seems stable enough. Anybody hurt?
Our life support's offline, and we could really use some air. Can you take a look at the exhaust on the TCS exchanger? It must have gotten crushed in the fall.
Let's see if we can find that guy. Ah, down there.
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, so this is kind of
Purge tubes are all
interesting.
tangled up.
You're
Give me a
using
sec.
both
I'll see what I can
joysticks.
do.
You gotta find just the right spot by rotating the joysticks to be able to repair the whatever it is. You rotate around and hold it until you
I can
repair.
feel the life support kicking in now. Thanks, Jim. You're a lifesaver.
All right, you fellas sit tight. The rescue teams will be down here in a jiff.
Thanks, new guy. I already like you better than LaRoche.
There we can use our grappling hook to get back up here. It looks like I'm about to have a little bit of company. I like how it said vault over and he did that little flop. Bust out the pistol. There we go. And you see they still drop T energy, just like they always have. And for people that haven't played the Lost Planet games before, it used to be a way to keep your body temperature warm. So that you didn't freeze to death on this terrible, cold, hostile planet. And then in the second one, you know, the temperature's kind of went up a bit, but let's feed him a grenade. Boom! I obviously want to get up there and get that energy, so let's get up here. Boom! Shotgun feels good. Now, one of the things I really do like about the upgrade mechanic, though, with the T energy, even though it's not used any longer to keep your body warm, you can upgrade all your weapons. You know, there's a docking bay with the guy that sells gear and upgrades. Go to him with this excess T energy. And to buy new stocks and barrels of guns, new guns, general upgrades. I really like that. That pistol already has an upgrade on it. And you can hit the right joystick and lower your shoulder if you move around. Put it right into those boys. Alright. And you just saw me pick up an audio log.
Tip number 1. Know your storms. There are 5 classes of storms based on unique characteristics. In ascending order of severity, they are Chancellor, Cardinal, Bishop, Monarch, and Emperor. Details can be found on page 185 of your NEVIC operations manual. Memorize and know the difference. Stay safe. Stay educated.
Oh, and it's worth showing you guys this. So I just picked up this audio log, but if you hit the back button, or I guess select button on Xbox, or on the PS3, you get your HUD in this sort of configuration. You can go through and look at everything. I like the way that it just kind of hovers there in front of you. That's pretty neat. There you can see you get different player upgrades. So I've got the grappling hook. I've got a repair tool. There's a lot more to go as the game progresses. And see here I've got 3 different kinds of weapons unlocked right now out of 11. I've got upgrades on these 2. So quite a bit to do. There you can see there's all the audio logs that I've picked up. Quite a few just around the starting station. And they just add a little bit of flavor to the world. Something that's a little bit different with this game over the predecessors in the series that I'm really actually kind of enjoying so far. The storytelling in the games prior wasn't really incredible. It was okay, but the gameplay was fun, and the gameplay's been kind of tweaked a little bit now. You get a little bit better feel as you're playing, but the story is much better. Let's swap to this guy. Assault rifle. Yeah. All right. So let's try to see if we can get back up somewhere. There we go. I missed that the first time. And I kind of like to explore around, you know, because like you got those audio logs and stocks of T energy and other things that you pick up. There's T energy. Oh, we got a baddie spitting at us from somewhere. Where you at, bud? Ah, there you are. Come on, show us mode. And like I said with the storytelling earlier, they go out of their way to try to make this a real story experience. I mean, they even go so far the first time that you're in the rig to have Jim's wife pop in and wish him the best, tell him that she made him a mixtape basically of all this music. Got some critters around the rig. Alright. Cleared them out of the way, so let's jump back in. And you can also hit the right bumper to raise up your arms there.
Excellent work, Peyton. Now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. We surveyed a new thermal pocket nearby at Hanneman's Basin, and we'll need you to plant a T-post to drain the pocket. This is probably your most important duty, keeping the base supplied with T-energy. Uploading the coordinates to you now.
One of the things you learn as you begin the game.
Hiya, Gracie. Got your message loud and clear. And the tunes. Great thought. Thanks. I'm here in one piece. Might be overstating it, but we made it. I'm safe. Just getting oriented. Yeah, there's nothing awkward about this at all. Guess we're gonna have to get used to it. Keep sending, okay? Remind me why I'm out here doing this. I miss you.
There's a pretty mean looking critter. I personally think that the environments in this game look pretty awesome.
Party here. Jim, your remittance transfers have been set up as requested. 15% of your contract payments will be paid out to you in the form of T-Energy, since that has become the normal currency around the base. The rest of your earnings will be credited to the account on Earth you provided. Party out.
I'm expecting to be running into something really big here in just a minute. That's what's always been really cool to me about the Lost Planet games. You have to fight these huge creatures. So I said it's safe for me to get out, but I'm not going to do that just yet.
Looks like we've got another sudden Emperor-class storm heading in from blind sector north-northeast. You've got 2 minutes to secure storm shutters and hightail it down to the hangar. Let's move.
Right, sure. Looks like something rough going on up there. Well, I literally can't see or do anything.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That I want to leave the rig if something froze everything completely over. Ooh, there's a critter. Oh yeah, right in the dome. Bust all the shots off here. Oh, another baddie coming. A lot of guys. Starting to lose track of which one's which. Shotgun works. Wreck from everywhere. Come on, can I get back up in the rig? Oh, come on. Too bad, too bad. Alright, we'll get it again. We gotta take out those snow panthers. Now, taking on 3 of these guys is a little different. Now we can get on these guys. Yeah. Yes. That's a lot more satisfying than having to fight with them. There was one more on there. Ah, he got away. Alright. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta bust all that ice off of there. Big, terrible snowstorms on this crazy planet. Alright, gone as far as I can go. Let's hit the ride up here. If you've played any of the past Lost Planet games, you know that it's all about the big monsters, fighting the giant ones. That's where a lot of the fun comes in. Something tells me I'm on my way down to one. Audio log I saw over there earlier. Oh, that's not an audio log, ammunition. Alright. That one looks extra big and extra old. He's got a way to come up here after me, doesn't he? Oh, yeah. Come on, get out of dodge. That's cool. Oh, he threw it back at me. What? He threw the grenade back. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so this bad boy's got 3 different glowy spots, and he can catch and throw grenades. Uh-oh, where's he going? There he is. Oh, he brought flames. I was wrong. That was not the biggest one. I was taking out the kids. Oh, that's where I was going to go. Guess not. Alright, got some more frag grenades. There we go. Alright. Took the big guy down. Alright, so you remember in the original you had to deploy these posts, and these were kind of your checkpoints, way to go back and refill your T energy. They're just used as general
It's your job to
objective
keep
markers
Coronas
now.
fueled by finding these thermal pockets on your own, planting T-posts, and maintaining them when they're full. Harvest them regularly and you'll be raking in the credits in no time.
Got it, boss? I think this work is just my speed.
And so it went for weeks and months, until the extraordinary became commonplace. Dealing with the cold mile life became the new routine. Intense is real, but routine. I kept my sanity and wits by not thinking too deeply about what I was seeing and doing. It got lonesome sometimes, out in the Badlands. Music and weekly messages from the missus kept me company. I was making great dough, getting choice contracts, and that was the point after all. I made friends with the crew. They were a right good sort, those guys. Even LaRoche, for all his bluster, had his moments. For better or worse, I became Braddock's go-to guy. It had its benefits, but sometimes being the one to get the call meant you ended up in some damn strange situations.
What's wrong?
Plenty.
Harmonizers aren't a side of juice. One time I wanted Akrid to attack.
What was I?
Something about getting the call.
Yeah, right. Well, now you know how hard it is to communicate off-world. In those days, Nivek had a workaround. An antenna relay on the
Highest peak in the area, so we can call home to Mama with minimal storm interference. It's our lifeline. 2 hours ago, we went offline, and we don't know why. We're effectively cut off from sending and receiving any off-world communications. Some Akrid probably got his claws into it.
So once again, you expect me to march out there and fight a horde of monsters in a rig without weapons, huh? Do you know how much of my income I waste on repairs? I want guns on my rig, a simple chain gun.
My hands are tied. Nevik regulations.
Yes, don't weaponize the construction vehicles, but I mean in this case...
Nothing. I'm not going to jeopardize my operation because of your nerve deficit. It's called hazard pay for a reason.
Oh, please.
Hey, boss. Just noticed ComSat's offline.
Yeah.
Mind if I hustle down to the relay station? Give her a...
I was just talking to Mr. LaRoche about that very thing. Apparently he's got some concerns about making nice with the wildlife.
I don't want to just snake a man's contract.
No. Take it. Get yourself killed.
Not for at least double, I mean.
Done.
What?
Be back by supper time.
Alright, so this is the station where everybody's kind of based out of. You can
No
walk
time
up
to
and
lose,
talk to
Jim.
folks.
Go check out the communications relay and report back. Chop, chop.
Work your way around. See the hidden T energy canisters sometimes. I'll go ahead and head down. There are 3 levels on the station. You can take an elevator up and down.
Mr. Peyton, this is Dr. Kovac. Can you read me?
Loud and clear, Doc. And I told you can call me Jim.
As you like, Mr. Jim. I was hoping you could pay me a visit in my lab as your circumstances and logistics allow. Oh, and I believe I'm to mention that remuneration is involved.
So you have a job for me?
I believe I made that abundantly clear.
Oh, abundantly. I'll drop by soon, Doc.
Alright, so we can go down to the basement level. Talk to the guy who's selling guns, because I have money and I want more guns. Always want more guns. Especially since in this game we can't have guns on our rig. I'll show off the multiplayer in just a little bit. I was playing around with it a little bit earlier and I was digging it. But it seemed a little unbalanced. I mean, it's a progression system, and well, I'm brand new, so didn't have a chance to progress. Alright, so I don't have enough credits for that. A hunting rifle. An assault rifle, which I own because I found it in the wild. That's pretty handy. Let's get the extended clip there.
Good. That upgrade's a must in my book. The less you gotta reload, the better, eh?
Unique salvage part that can be traded at Gale's workshop for rig upgrades. Let's try a couple of these.
Gale got you rummaging around for scrap, huh? Gale got you rummaging around for scrap, huh? Come back anytime, eh?
No, dude. There are people from all different countries out here. There's Gale.
Busting out the welding goggles.
I'm gonna wait till I can get 5 of those, I think, and then get that absorber.
Always a pleasure, my man.
Seems like the most financially viable. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and call it there for the single player. I want to show you guys some of the multiplayer. And with the multiplayer, as you play, you earn more and more creds. You start off with, you can have 4 loadouts, but you start off with only 2 weapons. You get a basic assault rifle and a well, it looks like a crossbow, but it fires an odd shot. But multiplayer matches kind of end up with several different, at least the ones I played, was a 3 versus 3 Akrid Survival mode. I guess you fight off a wave of Akrid at first, and then you move up to another point, fight off a different sort of Akrid. When all of the Akrid have been taken out, you end up fighting over this place in the middle between the 2 teams. But you can still use your grappling hook to zip around the levels. You can throw grenades, shoot your guns, swap between builds. After everything you do while you're playing multiplayer earns you a little bit of cash. If you're maintaining a point, killing an enemy, whatever, it earns you some T energy, and then you can use that T energy on an upgrade sphere that lets you get new weapons, new abilities with those weapons, a bunch of different skills and things. So it's a pretty solid upgrade system. It's fun, but it kind of unbalances the gameplay real quick. You know, somebody coming in brand new, fresh against somebody that's been playing for a couple days or a week or whatever is going to be at a real severe disadvantage. Because they don't have the gear, anything like that. You can see all kinds of gunshots and fire going on. See if we can find us some baddies. Oh, I did not see that coming.
sight.
Try to figure out the best way to get up there.
Grenade out!
Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I'm getting hit with a gun that I've not even had the chance to buy yet.
Not the time, nor the place.
So this is a cool deal. You can fight for life, and then your teammate can bring you back. That's handy. There you see, as I'm shooting guys, I've got money popping up.
I can smell you from here.
Now I can fight, try to stay alive if I want, but you're gonna eventually die. Or your teammates can revive you, but if the enemy sees you trying to fight to stay alive, they can come up and curb stomp you.
The snow
Put an
pirates have
end to
locked
that.
down the pocket. Assault it now. Thermal surge cannot sustain itself much longer.
Wow, I have no idea what hit me.
A new T-energy pocket has appeared. Move!
I might as well tap out. I'm not going to make it. So here's your configuration loader. You can build 4 configurations once you've got the money to be able to do that. So it's kind of the same conundrum that you end up with.
Points under enemy control.
There you go. Got a kill for it. It's sort of the same conundrum you end up with in a Call of Duty versus Halo. So in Halo, everybody's got the same sort of gear. So it's more balanced starting out, but you know, not quite as much of that satisfaction with leveling up and working your way up the ladder. With Call of Duty, you know, everybody can get new guns and stuff. I'm feeling the one side of things is really bothering me. Obviously there are folks on the other team that have gear that you can't even get close to.
Stay in position. The snow pirates have locked down the pocket.
I can melee this guy. Come on, come on! Multiplayer's a totally different beast. This gets really hectic.
We're falling behind. Unacceptable.
A much better multiplayer game last night. I did the 3-on-3 and it was a little bit less hectic.
T-energy signatures have dropped below detectable levels. Subsurface thermal uprising detected. Secure the extraction zone.
definitely plan to buy some better guns when I get a chance.
We're approaching the final stage of the operation.
That was rough. But you get the general idea of the way that the multiplayer works. You've got 2 different modes. You've got 5-on-5, which is what we just saw there, and then I'll see if I can get into a 3-on-3 because I think that's a little bit more slow-paced, better balanced. I'll show a little bit of the sphere that you can work around through and get new skills and stuff. So let's return back to the lobby. I'll go ahead and show you all the progression sphere. So this is the basic sphere you got. You can work your way around in all of these guys. When you unlock enough stuff around it, it unlocks the next little hex grid available. And there's a whole lot going on here. So that leaves you plenty of stuff to upgrade and work through in your multiplayer. Oh, there you go, and it shows you the classes and how those pan out. Spec Ops, Assault, and Support. Alright, so let's try one of these 3-on-3 games. Oh, come on. I want to show you all how this works because I think this is a lot more fun than what I just did. Here we go. Guess we need to wait on a few more folks. We'll give it just a couple minutes here, 30 seconds or so, and if we don't get anybody pop in, we'll go ahead and move on. But there you can see on the left side of the screen, you'll see with the kit configuration, I've got the assault rifle and the Valkyrie and frag grenades, so I can get different weapons there to put on later. There's also a deployables section and an abilities section, so as you level up, get more T energy and work your way around that sphere, you can get, you know, turrets and things. I've seen guys throw turrets down and other abilities and things, so you can really load yourself out pretty heavy. Alright, we got a second guy. Alright. You know what, I'll try to look for one more game. If we can't get in there, then we'll work from there. So you can see there for each team, you got to fight off waves of Akrid in 2 different places, and then you progress to a third point where you're fighting one another. I don't know why the guy that was running the game went ahead and started it with a disadvantage. Boom, there we go, we got it. See, every bullet I'm putting in gives me more credit. Alright, our enemy just got another teammate, so that's good. Cover. Ooh. Oh, out of the way, teammates, go run. Oh, maybe I should have ran. Oh, that's a big boy. That's different.
Only I decide who lives or dies.
Alright, so looks like phase 2, we're getting ready to fight the next group of baddies. Guys, you saw me take down the multiplayer campaign just a minute ago.
Fall back and heal up.
Third guy on there too. He's got like a laser rifle or something. Oh wow! He's got a mech. Whoa. The guy with the rocket suit goes down.
First aid here.
Alright, so I don't know how many more of these actors we're going to have to take out. Okay, the next phase starts in 14 seconds. So this will be the phase where it'll be us versus the other team now. So there's a simple capsule we got to try to. There's the enemy's mech. Oh, that was stupid of me. Thought maybe I could take him out. Alright. Alright, looks like we got our guys inside that zone. And then there you see every second or so that I'm in the zone, I'm getting $30. This turns into a real lucrative way to play the game real quick. This might be how all those guys that were kicking the crap out of me in 5-on-5 made it through. I don't see any enemies. There are two of them out there. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, man. Got me.
Grenade out.
Oh. What? Oh, I stepped on a mine. See, the enemy threw down a turret. That's pretty slick. Because even though I took him out, I stepped on a mine and then on top of his turret too.
We're approaching the final stage of the operation.
Stomp on you. What is hitting me? Toxic fumes, man.
Throw a bandage on it.
Such a dangerous world. You kill a man and you still die. Land one in that ridge pocket. Oh, somebody came over to visit. Ooh. Oh. The smithereens. I didn't even get a chance to get up from that. We gotta figure out a way to get them out of there because they still have a minute to. I cannot do melee. really hate to lose this now.
Prepare yourselves.
This'll keep you busy.
They pulled back out ahead of us. We were way ahead too.
Fall back and heal up.
That was a well fought battle. So there you go. Gotta show you both of the multiplayer modes. I like this one a little bit better because it gives you a chance to still do a little bit of the wave-based enemies, sort of ish, even though it's only 3-on-3. But I like being able to take on the Akrid with a couple other folks, and the thought to twist it into a multiplayer game competitively is a neat way to throw that around. So there you go. Got to show you a little bit of the single player campaign, both of the multiplayer modes, and yeah, there you go. So don't forget, if you're interested, go check out our review on the website. Zach does a killer job with his reviews, and I would love for you to get to read his stuff. Leave us a little bit of feedback. You can follow him if you like his writing. You can follow him on Twitter at ZLOR. You can look at the byline, the way his last name's spelled, and follow him on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm GamerJomo. Make sure you check out my reviews on the site too. I'd love for you to give me some feedback. I've recently put up reviews of Killzone Mercenary and Rome 2 Total War. Got some more stuff cooking too. Gonna try to keep doing more of these impact videos. Get back into the hang of doing that. I've been out of town and on work jobs and things like that, so hopefully we can start getting you some more of this. And follow us on Twitter at Capsule Computer, no S on the end. We put all of our news, reviews, previews, interviews, every other type of view that we do. All of our content we end up popping out there, and we usually put some pictures and stuff. The guys that maintain that do a good job with that too. If you like anime, make sure that you check out our site for the anime coverage that we got. We got Frank Inglese. My mind's going a little blank right now, but we've got a group of like 5 guys that are super on top of anime, and they do a just smashing job with that, covering things like Hunter x Hunter. Luke Halliday really loves Hunter x Hunter, and some other stuff like that. So putting out several anime reviews every week. I also try to do a weekly video. I missed last week, so I'm gonna have to double down. But a weekly video and article to match with it to give you a review roundup, cap of everything that we review for that period of time. And I break it down so that you can see, like, here are the things that top scored and everything else in that category in order of score descending, with links to everything, so you can go read all of our reviews if you just hit up that one article. So I'm going to try to have that live on the site. Hopefully I can work on that tomorrow, record it, edit it, do the write-up. You all can get to that as soon as possible. But you saw just a little bit of it. I really enjoy the game. I'm digging the story. I'm looking forward to playing quite a bit more of it. So, y'all have a good day. Go forth and game.